Our next item up to DIY is known as DIY toothpaste, and it comes in this cute little glass container that I made for you guys. And so what you're going to do is you're going to open it up. Again, it has a seal on it. Lift it up, and this is the color that it looks like. So it's going to be like a very tannish color, almost with the hue of brown in it, okay? And that's because of the bentonite clay that we use in it. But before I get ahead of myself, let me just explain that this is a great option for people who like to use a toothbrush on their dog's teeth. It is gentle enough that it's going to help brush away some of the plaque, but it's also effective in freshening their breath, okay? The DIY toothpaste that I made in each of your bags, that contains peppermint. So please only use this on your dogs. Don't use it on your cats. And why, you ask? Because of the peppermint essential oil. That's a little too potent for our kitty cats. All right, so let's get down to making it. It literally contains just 4 ingredients, okay? The first ingredient is going to be baking soda. So I buy bulk baking soda. And then our next ingredient is going to be bentonite clay. And you guys are probably like, what the what? I'll explain that in a minute, I promise. And then you're going to use a little coconut oil that you have. You can choose to use fractionated. I simply chose to use the solid stuff, melt it down so that this toothpaste becomes a little bit more solid over time. And then you have your choice of either using myrrh essential oil or peppermint essential oil. And like I said, I like peppermint just because it also goes a little bit further in making their breath nice and fresh for our poochies out there. So what you want to do is you want to take your baking soda, which we know is common ingredient in most of our toothpastes, and you're going to have equal proportions of baking soda to the bentonite clay. And if you've never seen bentonite clay before, allow me to show you, okay? It's really this white powder. It's even finer than, I would say, flour. It's that consistency. It has a little bit of a grayish tint to it, but bentonite clay is the all-star in this DIY toothpaste. Bentonite clay is going to help serve as an abrasive. And what I mean is it's going to help abrase the top of the teeth so that it helps to kind of get off that plaque that lingers around our dog's teeth. It's also going to help get in between those little cracks when you use the toothbrush. So it really is truly great at making sure that that our toothpaste is working effectively. And then obviously we want with the peppermint because we want the fresh breath. And so when you make this, you have equal parts of baking soda to bentonite clay. You're going to add no more than 2 drops of peppermint. You can do just 1 if you'd like. And then so what I did was I just melted 1.5 teaspoons, which is a little bit more than recommended, so that it becomes this nice paste. Okay, if you notice that it's a little on the dry side when you go to make it, it's because you don't have enough of a liquid. So just melt that coconut oil or use a fractionated coconut oil, and then that's how you will achieve the paste. And so I plan on using this once a day on Senor Rocco. On the days that I don't feel like using a toothpaste, I highly recommend Thieves Fresh Essence Mouthwash. This is free from xylitol, which we know we want to stay away from our poochies and our kitties with because that's no bueno for them. And it's just another great option. All right, so out of the 2 options that I presented here, the DIY toothpaste or the Thieves Fresh Essence Mouthwash, which option do you feel that you would like to use to support your canine's dental health? Comment below.